boys and girls.
Oh, that's neat.
On behalf of the bridesmaids and usher, I'd like to echo Glen's comments and thank him for his kind words. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lee and I'm Glen's older brother. When I passed the interview to be best man, it dawned on me the enormity of the task. Trying to fit all of Glen's embarrassing stories into 5 minutes, I realised it's never going to work. So I decided to share with you a brief history of some of Glen's life events. Glen was born on the 4th of July 1971. I googled this date. Wikipedia has one other notice of birth on this day. It is Daniel, a silverback gorilla born in He might not be happy about sharing his birthday with a hairy primate, so I don't think Glen is too happy about it either. The other similarity is they are both born under the star sign of Cancer. Apparently, Cancerians can be strong-willed and a determined bunch with a high degree of concentration. They are honest.
Yeah.
Hard-working.
Maybe.
And organised.
Yes.
Maybe.
Average sort of life. On occasions, bordering on being a perfectionist.
Yes.
They can be health fanatics. Can be. Often consider an exercise a necessity, not just a pastime. At the same time, they are loyal to family and friends, home-loving and receptive. And I'm sure we all recognise that in Glen. Looking back, I can see when some of these traits shone through, although not all of the time. The health and honesty qualities will remind me when we play football in the garden after school. Normally after the third kick, Glen will kick the ball over the fence. Did he admit it? No. He took great pleasure in telling Mum that I had done it. After being told off, I'd go around, apologise and ask for the ball back. Interestingly, fate decided to deal with this incident at its own time. Fast forward some 30 years, Glen is playing football in my garden with my son Joe. The third kick, and Glen's kicked the ball over the fence. Did he admit it? No.
You blamed
Joe
me.
had great pleasure in telling that Uncle Glen had kicked the ball over the fence. So Glen had to go and apologise and ask for the ball back. It took 30 years till it was work. The hard-working, strong-willed and perfectionist traits are clear in some of Glen's major practices. When he decided to get his first car, he researched extensively. This was before we had web searching, so it was the old-fashioned way of buying Auto Trader for weeks on end. Eventually he bought a Mini. An ordinary Mini, but a project. Glen's project. He was going to rebuild that Mini. It was going to be perfect. Coincidentally, about this time, Dad decided to give up playing golf. So for 6 months, Glen and Dad worked on the Mini. And when they finished, it did look good. Then in 2006, Glen decided to get on the property ladder. After considerable research, he bought a flat. Now this is not an ordinary flat, this was a project. Glen's project. He was going to rebuild that flat, it was going to be perfect. Coincidentally, Dad decided to give up playing golf. So for 6 months, Glen and Dad worked on the flat. And when they finished, it did look good. Glen met Nick the following year, and after a little while, bought a house. It's an ordinary house. Project. I've not seen Dad up the golf course for a while. Saying that, we haven't seen much of Glen either. Since meeting Nick, he has broadened his horizons, going to lots of different countries and experiencing exotic foods and traditions, including treating us to an evening's entertainment on his didgeridoo. We've been told it's quite a small one. Well, that's my job almost done, and I think you would agree we're lucky to be part of this special day. We're all looking forward to a great evening. Now, Glen's not always first at the bar when it comes to getting drinks in. So I'd like to thank him for giving us a free bar today. Nick looks beautiful and deserves a good-looking, kind husband. So I'd like to congratulate Glen for snapping her up before she came off. But seriously, my brother's a top bloke. And writing this speech reminded me what great times we had growing up together. Not just as brothers, but as friends. I'm very proud of being given this job and being here today. We've seen how happy Glen has been since meeting Nick. She's a lovely girl and we are thrilled she's part of the family. And on that note, give the upstanding and drink the toast to Mr. and Mrs. Barber, Glen and Nic.
Mr. and Mrs. Barber.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Is that all? Who's on your